So hey, welcome. You're here with myself, Tony V, and my amazing and gorgeous wife, Nikki V. Together we are the relationship couple, and this is a short introductory video about our Diamond program. Now, in the early days when we were doing this back in the early noughties, we actually called this Save Your Marriage in a Week. And it's really for people whose relationship is in a complete emergency situation right now, but you're looking for a very personal and private, face-to-face, couple-to-couple way of resolving the situation.
So let me share with you about two couples with completely different relationship challenges who both had their relationships transformed by being with us on this very private Diamond program. And the first couple literally emailed us with two questions. How much is this and when can you come? And they were in a very difficult emergency situation. The family, the relationship was literally falling apart. Both had different but equally damaging addictions going on, and the children of the marriage were struggling and really being affected very badly. And so one of the benefits of this Diamond program is that we literally, when it is an emergency, we literally can come to you to assist you with whatever is going on. And we worked with them very intensely, very privately. By the way, everything that we do is confidential and private. And they found very quickly, in a matter of days, that they were starting to understand how they got themselves into this mess.
Well, again, it's like the V coaching, the V relationship strategy, isn't it? It's those very two first steps that really help them see, firstly, what they were doing that wasn't working, and then what they were doing together that wasn't working. And, you know, what I love about this Diamond program is the fact that, you know, it was an emergency, you know, literally they're falling apart, and we were able to jump on a plane because it's like a worldwide service. They were based in Florida. We literally jumped on a plane 2 or 3 days after they contacted us, and then we're working with them straight away intensely for a week. And it was like, you know, magic and miracles.
It was. And I think the thing that we're able to do with this program, which is unlike our other programs, is that we can be very flexible. We worked around his business, we worked around the children, but we also worked individually, where I had time with her and Tony had time with him, and vice versa, to really get to the bottom of what was happening. So it's a very intense time, but we were very much able to have things transformed, to have them have new experiences of each other, and also how they were parenting, what happened with their intimacy. I mean, literally, I could share lots and lots of things about how we did that. The most important thing I can share with you is that some 18 years later, with all those children now grown up, because one of them was very young, they are not just together, but they write to us on definitely on Thanksgiving and on Christmas, and if not during the year, to say how they've never forgotten that time we spent with them, and how their marriage, they would never have been together as they are still now, and how their children would never have seen how to be in a fabulous, healthy, loving relationship. So it actually makes me feel quite emotional.
It's so great to see family pictures, a family that's got, you know, all living in a place of love. So, you know, the kids so benefited from them learning those two key things that, you know, basically we're not taught at school, but really putting the time aside to learn them firsthand, because it was in America. We did it, you know, this time in this intense week. In fact, I do believe that we went twice, actually.
Yeah, we did.
In over like a 6-month period, we went twice. But the results are just phenomenal.
And we really work with them on every part of their life.
Absolutely.
So let me share with you about another couple. Again, a very different challenge here. This is a professional couple that work together, They came from different backgrounds. They've got children from previous marriages, and they were just finding that everything was a struggle. Everything was where they were really butting up against each other in every single part of their lives, from how they are when they're entertaining people, how much time they spend in their previous countries. There was just lots and lots of challenges, and a lot of that was also about their interaction with their children and their grandchildren of their previous marriages. So again, what we did in this situation is we went to them and shared time with them. This time was in London, in our
So
country.
when we were in London, of course, it's a bit nearer because we're based in Birmingham in the UK. We were able to do like 3 weekends. So instead of intensifying it in a week like we would have done in America, because they were more local, we went 3 weekends over 3 months, which is sort of similar time frame really. But we're doing the same thing. We're face to face. You're helping her, I'm helping him.
With every part of their life. I think we
Absolutely.
also worked with one of their kids as well, who
Yes.
was struggling with some school issues. And the other thing is between those weekends that we had with them, we had quite a lot of time with them on Zoom calls and on phone calls. So it was again a very intense time, this time over 3 months. But the transformation was, again, sounds like we're always saying the same thing, but it's the transformation was really understanding themselves and really understanding what impact some of their patterns, some of their emotions, some of their issues were having on their partner, and how that was then being affected as to how they showed up when they were with their partners' families. There was a lot of time at work as well, because they worked together.
Yeah.
When they were arguing about who made the decisions and how much time they spent in different countries, there was just a lot of challenges that they really, really needed to understand each other, understand each other's needs, understand each other's cultures. I mean, so often, Tony comes from London, I come from Birmingham, we've still got our upbringings were very different.
Absolutely.
And when you've had different upbringings, regardless of whether they're different cultures or whether they're just different family traits, understanding each other is probably the key thing. And then, of course, the how. How are you going to communicate? How are you going to deal with it when you get into disconnection? How are you going to reignite that intimate spark that so often with these couples has gone, and they get into an emergency situation? Maybe you're in that situation right now where you're considering our Diamond program and wanting to know more about it, because you're going, first of all, it's an emergency, and secondly, we are in a situation where we literally don't know where to turn.
Absolutely, that is the problem, isn't it? It's like one of our clients the other week said, it's like I didn't know what I didn't know, and now I know, and the magic is that now he knows, he can't unknow it. So it means that when things aren't working out, you know what to do, where previously it's like you've tried everything but nothing's really working. So so look, from our viewpoint, if you think the Diamond programs sounded like perfect for you, that you want that one-to-one personal face-to-face time with us, whether it's a week, whether it's 3 weekends over 3 months, however it is, we will work out what's going to work best for you. The way to get started is really to have our very first call with you, to spend an hour or so together, the four of us, working out what's not working right now, so we get that all out on the table, so we get some clarity there. Then we work out where we want to be. We want to our job is to get you to what I call an 8, 9 or 10 out of 10. That's where we want to be aiming for. And then we'll see if the Diamond program's absolutely perfect for you. And the great thing is that we do drop everything and go all over the world to do this. So Nothing's out of bounds really, you know. Obviously COVID's now passed, so we're all good. We can jump on a plane, be with you really quick, because often when relationships are really at a low ebb, speed is of the essence. So absolutely, we treat it like an emergency, and we'll get to you really quick. And the essence is we come to you, it's face to face, it's one-to-one situation, it's personal, it's private, and it's confidential. So if that sounds like you, I encourage you to book that first session, so we can have that first session together and get that clarity, and work out where you want to go, so that we can plan, if the Diamond Program's perfect for you, exactly how we're going to make that happen to get you back to where you'd like it to be. So that's it from us. Hopefully we'll see you on the hour-long session and start getting you the results that you want with your relationship. So that's it from us. Bye for now.
See you soon. Bye.